Is that what it is?
Hey, we back again. We back. What the fuck? We back. Yeah, you know. What up, Ashley?
Hey.
It's the I Can't Afford to Quit podcast with your boy Bren'Tel and my co-host
Ashley.
And we here in the basement, episode 19?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Greetings and salutations to all of my podcast listeners out there. Ashley adjusts the mic. That's why she's making all that noise right now.
My bad.
Point it
I
out.
can't help it. My body's short.
Yeah, make sure you trust that. There you go. What's up, man? What you been up to? It's been a while.
I know.
Hello.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, man, that's how I feel.
Let's go ahead and point this out. It's my fault that it's been this long.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
my fault.
Okay.
I'll accept it before you go ahead and make 100 hints about it. No. Stop blaming me.
Oh, go ahead. No, say what you was gonna say.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's your
Don't
fault.
shame me.
Anyways.
It is my fault. But you know that saying, like, when it rains, it pours?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Yeah, you was going through some shit. I'm
Yeah.
just playing.
And it was my birthday, so I had to take
It was
my...
mostly your birthday. But,
Yes, I celebrate for a long time. My bad.
Yeah, but we back. Man, I went to go see Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I saw it too.
Yeah, I caught that Get Out again too. It was good. It was good again.
Yeah.
It was good. It was just as good the second time.
I was just talking about that at work today, trying to get one of my sales reps to go see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, I had to come. Listen, I'm trying to tell somebody like, "Yo, this shit's good," and this person was like, "No, it breeds hate." No, and they never seen it.
Oh, so they're just making...
Yeah, I'm like,
based on the fact of, like,
I
what they
watched
heard
a
about
I
it?
watched a video on YouTube, and that's what they said. So I don't want to watch it. I'm like, you the motherfucker that they was talking about in the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Aren't you mad because they're going to show all you, what you do out in the country?
I was like, wow, dude. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
People who just don't even want to see it based on what it's about, they're the reason for it.
Yeah. But pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and stick with that.
Yeah, let's not sugarcoat it. You're the reason that movie was made, so that they could point fingers.
Yeah, man. It's a damn shame. I'll let you go. You go ahead and roll out first.
Oh, I wasn't done talking about my birthday.
Oh, you right.
It's still
All right.
about me.
Okay, yeah. Our listeners, scroll past like 20 minutes because that's
Yeah,
what
because
I'm
I'm
going
just
to
going to keep talking about my birthday. Like, and if anybody wants to send me anything, like, hit me up on Facebook.
Yeah, hit us up with an email.
Yeah.
Get the
I'll
address.
set up a PayPal, like, whatever you want to do.
That's great.
Yeah. I went out for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time I've been out into a bar in probably over a year for sure. And even the other time I went, I wouldn't even consider that. It was just a little bar. But, first of all, I drank entirely way too much. But I remembered why I don't go out.
Uh-huh.
Like, being in the bar is not my thing no more. Like, anymore. I can't even tell you how many times walking through the bar that, like, I was, like, touched and grabbed on and... Groped. And,
wow.
Borderline, like, molested.
Sexual assault, basically.
Yes. And, like, to the point where when I would turn around, I'm like, who did that?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, which one of you... Like, I couldn't even be mad about it. And,
what you mean you couldn't be mad?
Because I didn't know who did it.
That will make me even, like, madder. Like, what?
Right, but what am I going to do? Fight everybody in the bar?
Hold up, son. Right. I remember this. I remember this one time.
Get the mic from the DJ. Hey, like, hold on.
Real talk. I remember this one time. I was with my cousin, and you know, totally on the opposite end of what you're talking about, and we was walking down the street in a college town. You know, they got both sides of the street, and you got like clubs over here on one side of the street, clubs on the other side. Mm-hmm. So it's like packs of people walking through it at all times of the night, right? Mm-hmm. This man grabbed this girl's crotch walking past, like full on grab.
That happened to me a few times.
Like fingers in there. Yeah. Like, bruh, like what the fuck are you doing? Like he was drunk. He was real drunk. He was a little high too. And I just remember like, cause I was walking. He was on my left. He was to the left of me, and I'm just walking, scoping the area, and I just hear, "What the fuck, you fucking creep!" And I look down, I'm like, "What the fuck you do, dude?"
Right. Like, what'd you get me into?
Yeah. No. I'm thinking like, it's the worst. The worst. You know what I mean? Like, the worst of the worst. And he like, oh, man, I got a couple fingers in this. Like, yo, relax. What the fuck is your problem, dog?
Oh, my God. Well, if I would have been wearing a dress, that would have happened.
Okay, let me finish.
Okay.
We keep walking further, and this girl had a white dress on. And he was going to lift the dress. I had grabbed him, like, full on bear hug, like, nah, dog, what the fuck? No, I'm gonna have to fight 20 people right here, or we going to jail.
Right.
Like, what? Probably both. Right. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand. Like, how can you just grab? I'm not even the type of dude to grab a girl's arm in the club and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how you just gonna be like groping people? Like, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seen that shit like full, like, and then I talked to him like, why the fuck? And then it sucks when somebody drunk because you can't really, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk to him the next day and shit.
Right.
But I was hot. Like, son, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah. Had I not totally been like, extremely like
inebriated.
Yes, that's a fair assessment. I probably would have tried to fight somebody. Because, like, it was, like, I said, if I had a dress on, I probably could have gotten pregnant. Like,
oh, my God.
Yeah, there was a lot of touching. I wouldn't have gotten pregnant because I don't think fingers can do that. I don't know, though. I have a lot of kids. I haven't quite figured out what causes it.
Oh, my God. Oh, your ability to just say some ratchet shit in the middle of a sentence is great.
Isn't it? It's like it just flows right off my tongue.
Oh, shit.
But, yeah, no, seriously. I did have a lot of fun, though, besides that. But I won't probably do it for a long time.
Yeah?
No, it's just not.
So it was like you burned out on the whole... I don't blame you, dog.
Yeah. And people are, like, fighting, and it's just too much.
See, that's a matter of... See, I think now, for me, even though I don't, like, smoke or do anything like that, I would have to go to, like, a cigar lounge or something like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, this super chill environment.
Mm-hmm. Well, the place that we went was, like, I think it's nice. It's just,
yeah, like, it's nice, but
why were people... Like, how do you go into people's, like, place of business? Like, I know it's a bar.
Yeah.
But how do you go in there and disrespect them and everybody that's around you by getting in fights and knocking people over and there was blood and...
That's because that go down to people not respecting themselves. If you don't respect yourself, you ain't going to respect, you know, the surroundings and people, you know what I mean? And situations that you in. You're gonna live it with no respect.
Right.
That's why people be fighting and shit.
Right.
Like, and then it just mess up the night, mess up the whole vibe. Like,
heck yeah, because it just like everything stopped, like for a second, and then they kept going once they got them out. But
see, that's dope because some bars they be like, "This is a fight, everybody's night is done."
No, they flipped the lights on, they kind of cleared it out, got everything under control, turned the lights back off, and it kept going.
They must have fights there all the time. It's like protocol now.
Right, we don't know how to handle it.
Yeah. That's good. That mean they beefed up their security.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shout out to the pit stop.
Yeah.
Go ahead, shout y'all out. Y'all cool.
Yeah, it was. It was super nice. It was my first time ever being in there too.
After hour spot.
Oh, jeez.
I would love to hear about that. We talked about that. I want to talk about that. It's like the bar times what?
Like, it was bad. Like, there's a lot of people in there. Mm-hmm. Like, I have this weird thing. Now, this is going to make people look at me differently.
Explain the after hour spot for people
that might not have it. The after hour is just this little tiny, like, spot where people can go and,
it's like a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's a little itty-bitty thing, but it was so packed. Like, that's what I was just going to say. I have this weird thing, and, like, I don't want anybody to judge me for this, but if I can't lift up my armpits, like...
It lifts up, like, full extension of your arm?
It gives me, like, anxiety.
That's cool.
And the whole time I was like this. But again,
all your arms were by your side tight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But again, I had a lot of alcohol that was kind of like relieving some of that anxiety, but I still kept going like this, like moving my arms. Like, can I move? Like, but really there was that many people in there, but that, then another fight broke out in there.
Damn.
And, yeah. And then we left. And after that, I guess everybody got pepper sprayed because another fight broke out.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was glad we left when we did.
Damn. I ain't know about all that.
Yeah.
So that's sad, though.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times it be motherfuckers that's like 30. You know what I mean? Fighting and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you 30, bro, like, come on. Actually, if you pass 25, you probably like 21, 22. That's like the cutoff for it. Well, you get a pass. You just young and dumb.
Right.
But once you get like 23, 24, nah, dog.
Yeah.
Life is real at that
but
particular point.
I will say that the dude that got into the fight, he had some kind of like good moves. I never saw a fight happen the way that one did. Dude was literally standing there dancing like this, moving back and forth, and then he just swung like in the middle of dancing. And I was like, what?
Just like that. Was that?
Yeah. Like, was that part of the dance move?
Is that you? Oh, my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad because usually I give Ashley shit for her phone going off. That was my phone.
Yeah.
I'll take the blame. I'm sorry.
Anyways, that was my fun night at the bar.
It sounded like it. I mean,
I did have
the drinks. As a woman, going to the bar. Explain that situation because I like that.
Oh, yeah. When we went out, I did not pay for one thing, and I had a lot to drink. A lot. And actually, neither did my friend that was with me. She didn't pay for anything either, because every time I got a drink bought for me, I would say it was her birthday, too. And then she would... Can't move it.
Okay.
So we both drank for the entire night free. Like, a lot.
Wow. Now, how does that go in the club? For, like, all the male listeners, let's face it. The guys just listening probably are the dudes buying the drinks.
Mm-hmm.
But tell, the podcast world, the mentality of the girl at the club.
Well, I didn't...
Because we got co-ed listeners, so I just want to...
Well, I just used the excuse that it was my birthday, so where's my birthday drink?
Okay.
But normally when we go out, I don't pay for drinks either.
And why? Why do you think that is?
They just offer. Like, sometimes they'll just order them for you.
Now, do you feel like some type of way about, taking those drinks?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. It was because it's usually somebody you know, right?
A lot of times it's somebody I know or, like, somebody that's just standing there talking to you.
But still, if you don't know them, do you still feel comfortable, like, taking drinks?
Why not?
Like, probably because you watch. No, you watch. I'm talking about date drink.
Like,
yeah, I mean,
oh no,
like,
no, I would never
take
a drink from somebody's hand that I didn't see the bartender make. Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I would never ever do that. Ever. I don't even set my drink down when I have it, and if I do, I don't drink out of it again. Like, not even for a split second. No.
So you going? You still if
I
it's
watch
not
too
from
much Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Hello.
Yeah.
Right from the bartender to your hand.
Yeah, I
like
watch
that's
it.
the only way. That's the only way. Okay.
Yes. Every drink that I got that night
It's from the bartender, not the dude.
They handed it to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Because I mean, I think that's something that need to be talked about, just in case there are really young listeners.
Well, yeah, because it is
what
dangerous. I mean? A lot of times you don't think about. I never thought about that when I was younger.
Right.
Like a lot younger. But like I don't know, because I think that people think that just because a guy buys you a drink, they expect something from it. I don't necessarily think that's how it is, like at all. I'm sure they're trying to impress you, some of them, but some guys just like do it. Like that's just what they do. Mm-hmm. And I've never gotten the impression of like if I buy you this drink, you have to like leave with me or anything like that.
You mans now,
right? Look at me.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah. No, I've never felt like that ever.
Okay. Because I always wonder, like, because I know how men are, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of times, usually you buying a drink. Well, to be honest, on some real shit, I never bought a girl
I was just
drink.
about to ask you that.
Never. Because I'm my own drink. What the fuck am I buying you a drink for?
Right.
But we can't get on this floor, though.
Right.
Hello. Two-step.
I'll wait for you out there while you get your own drink. Right.
Yes. Buy your drink.
I don't have any problem buying my own. If nobody offered it, I had my own money. I just didn't spend it. Nothing. Like the entire night. But I had no problem buying my own if I needed to.
You know what? I don't know if... Yeah, I never bought a drink, dog. Yeah. I had to dig deep back into deep files.
Yeah.
I never bought a drink.
And you would remember because you don't drink. So
right.
It's not like you could be like, well, I was drunk, I don't remember.
Right. I never bought a drink. I mean, but I you know, like, do you need me to walk you to your car or something like that? I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's plenty thirsty dudes out there. If you're scared to go to your car, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do other gentleman-like things in the nightclub environment.
Do ya? Is that it? Okay.
Yep. Just ain't buying no drink.
Right. And for the slim chance that when we get to your car, you might ask me to leave with you. No.
Nah, man. Actually, you know what, though? I was just I had a conversation with, who was it? Oh, I was talking about, because, as a matter of fact, Brendan, one of my best friends, he's back in the States on leave. He's in the Army or whatever. And he's back. So we was chilling or whatever, and we had this conversation about, like, shit that we used to do when we was younger. And, like, how now, with the awareness that we have, like I told him, like, back in the day when I was younger, I never used to sleep with a girl the first time if she was drinking or had, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She had to be completely sober. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I've been on that. He was like, he's just now getting on that because of the responsibility of his position, his occupation for the military. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, all they got to do is just say you raped her or anything. You already, that's going to be on your name. Right. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, he got to take hella extra precautions with dealing with anybody. Mm-hmm. So I thought back like, damn, man, I was lightweight ahead of my time.
Yeah, you were. Because a lot of young people don't think that way.
No. I know my homies that was around me, they wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't on it at all. Like, even when we did, like, wild shit, like, never mind.
What were you going to say?
Never mind.
No, go ahead. Cool, man. We'll wait.
Nothing. Shout out to the homies, Junkyard.
That was enough said.
Yeah. Anybody that know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. So, are we like 20 minutes in after talking about my birthday?
We are in 1940. I told y'all. told you.
And I ate way too much after my birthday too.
Yeah, you was on like your meal prep, and you just kind of slipped.
And
I was looking at your Snapchats and shit. I'm like, yo.
Oh yeah, I'm back on it tomorrow.
That's carbs.
That's a lot of carbs. I ate so many carbs the last 2 days that like I thought for a minute we were like soulmates because I couldn't stop. But I'm back on it tomorrow, so.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you. Make it happen.
Oh, I am. Summer is about to be here.
What you gonna do this summer?
You got to be looking nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
I look the same all year round. Hello.
Right.
Team, I don't give a fuck. No, I'm joking. You gonna like me regardless.
Right.
Nah, man, we can go ahead and get into these articles. So you want to take a break, or you want to come back, or you want to take a break because you finished, or is you done?
I'm good.
All right, go ahead. Crack that off. Hey!
Let me go.
Let me clear my throat.
The state of Michigan will set aside $97 million for lead or galvanized steel water lines to be replaced in the city of Flint, according to a settlement filed Monday.
Shit, finally.
The state will cover the cost of replacing water lines, the pipes that connect household plumbing to the main distribution pipe running beneath the street for at least 18,000 Flint households by 2020, according to the settlement, which resulted from a lawsuit over the lead-tainted water in the city.
Damn.
Michigan will provide $87 million in a combination of state and federal money, according to the settlement. $47 million of that must come from sources other than the Obama-era federal water infrastructure improvement funds. In addition, $10 million in federal funds will be put aside in case replacement costs more than expected.
Really?
Says the state will also monitor the water quality of a sampling of homes after the replacement and hire an independent third party to test and monitor a sampling of at least 100 homes for at least 3 years. The city of Flint has agreed to a timeline stipulating that they have replaced pipelines in a minimum of 6,000 households by 2018, 12,000 by the next year, and finally all 18,000 households by 2020.
That's still a long time.
It is, but at least something's happening.
Yeah, there is a ruling.
And they're like a timeline. Like, not just like, well...
Yeah, we gonna get to it.
Right. It says Flint will also continue to operate at least 9 community water resource sites around the city where they distribute bottled water as well as filter cartridges, and water testing kits to residents free of charge.
So it's been like, what, how long?
It's been a long time. I don't know. It doesn't say in here, but...
I honestly cannot remember when this first, like, broke. Let me see here. Because I know for sure it's been well over a year. I want to say we're going on 2.
I want to say it's at least that, too.
Go ahead, you can keep going.
That was it on that one.
Damn, 2014.
Jeez.
But they knew the issue was going to happen years prior to 2014, though.
Right.
Shit. That's a damn shame. I wanted to talk about the D.C. girls, man. Oh, yeah. Are you hip to that? Are you hip to what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I don't know a lot of details. Yeah. I just know about it.
Originally, when the story broke, when it hit online, it said, I believe it was 24 or 22 girls have been gone missing in D.C., but it was, that was actually false. So people discredited the story, but it's actually, as of today, the 22 girls that were missing were from this whole year, not just past month.
Still, though.
Either way, it's 22 girls missing.
Right. You mean since January?
Yeah. Since January. The police chief? Yeah, with the police, they're basically saying that they're calling the girls runaways.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, oh, they aren't missing, they're just runaways and they're delinquents, and they're trying to frame it as if the girls are bad kids.
Mm-hmm.
But I was talking to one of my friends she lives in Chicago, but she's saying that this is a normal thing. Oh. Yeah, okay. Had to take a break. That this is a normal thing where girls go up missing because men, like Arab men, like black girls. So they steal them, and that's where they go. They go to like Middle Eastern countries for the sex trade.
Mm.
And this has been happening all across the country. And why they're picking, why it's going unnoticed is because, basically racism.
Mm-hmm.
But they're basically calling these victims of abduction runaways. So they're saying, basically the statement that they made to the public is to stay home.
Right.
If you don't want to be abducted. That's what they're tell your children to stay home.
And don't be out alone.
But that's not... it's not on some runaway shit. They're saying stay home as in don't run away.
Mm. Oh.
That's the statement that they made.
Okay. I missed that. I thought I saw something else.
And I'm like, dude, you're not treating this with the severity that it deserves.
Right.
These girls are being abducted. This is a chronic issue in your area specifically, all across the country, but in your area specifically, and you know it.
Right. Even if they think it's not that, it's worth them to look into it. Exactly. In case it is, just in case you're wrong.
If it was your child,
right?
If it was your child,
yeah,
or a family member, you would have tore DC upside down.
Right.
And that's the whole point that I just don't understand. Like, how is this not a major news story? Like, nothing else should be getting talked about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's 72,000 people, people get abducted in this country a year.
Damn. That's scary.
That's a lot. I'm sorry. No, that's 64,000 that's been abducted. That's a lot.
Right. Jesus. And nothing's being done so far?
Nothing's being done. These are, and they range from, I think, in order to get like social media awareness on all scales, this goes back to what I was saying about the Women's March. How come y'all don't give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Right. When we go back to like how white women were out there marching and it was millions of people in the street and all that shit. How come this is not a big issue to you guys as women?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Whereas that's like you said, use it in something like positive
at
some point to like try to help instead of just
it goes back to that. There ain't none of the feminist movement. I'm sorry, white feminist movement. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything online to where they're like, yo, find these girls, find our girls. That's all come from black social media. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, That's why I said, man. I understand why a lot of people didn't go to that march. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they at that time they knew what it was. And this just shows, this type of shit just shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, the underlying issues of the lack of support from all.
It says they are, like, calling on the FBI to help.
Now.
Right.
It took people making noise in order for that to happen.
Right. I've seen a lot of it, like, picking up on, like, Facebook and Twitter and stuff where
it's
people
picking
are...
up, yeah.
People are finally, like, they're, you know, like, bringing attention to it. And
Exactly.
I think now they're leaving them with the option to not just sit back and...
They can't just let this blow over.
No, because then they definitely...
And you in D.C.
Yeah. So...
The nation's capital. But, I mean, that's all. If you had anything else you want to talk about it, I'm good.
No, I don't really have anything. I mean, there's not... It's hard to talk about it because, like you said, nothing's being done. So it's not like we're able to sit here and...
I'm just frustrated at the
It
lack.
is frustrating because, like you said, if it was, like, your child, you wouldn't just say, oh, they ran away. Even if they did, you want to make sure.
That's still your child.
Right.
You're going to want to find your child.
Right.
You want to have your child
but
back.
Here's the thing. Even, like, if a teenage girl runs away...
Mm-hmm.
They're more likely to end up in the hands of somebody who's going to take them into sex slavery and all that stuff. Because
how that works is
they need somebody.
They prey on people who have just disgruntled home workings, right?
Right.
So, hey, you need protection. You don't want to go back home. Here, you go sleep with this person. I need you to do that.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll take care of you.
I'll take care of you. I'll feed you whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and do this, and I'll do this for you. I'll do X, Y, and Z for you.
Right. And then that's where the girls think they need their, like, pimps or whatever, because now that's the only person that will take care of them. Regardless of what they do to them, they're the place that they get to eat and sleep and whatever. No matter how bad they're treated, that person's still giving them that.
And that's... But as... the police department, you know this.
Yeah, they know it.
You know how the psychology of it.
They're fully aware of this. Even if they are
fully aware of how it
runaways,
works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for you to make that statement is fucking irresponsible and it's dismissive.
Mm-hmm. Very.
But that's all. I think that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Did you hear about the girl who, at the Maryland high school who wrote in her journal?
Oh, shit.
Detailed her plans for a Columbine-style mass shooting at her Maryland high school, according to law enforcement.
She was white?
Anyways, and officials are convinced that the plans might have happened had her parents not turned her in.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the parents.
Right.
Man.
Police searched her home and found a shotgun with ammunition as well as materials for making pipe bombs, including pipes, shrapnel, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Fireworks, magnesium tape, and fused material.
So the Q was coming to lay it down.
Yeah. So there's no doubt in our minds that they averted a disaster.
But what was her what was her motive?
It just says police say that she planned to execute the attack on April 5th. Mm-hmm. She was taken to the hospital for evaluation and remains hospitalized. Though she has not yet been arrested, a warrant for her arrest charges her with possession of explosive material and an intent to create a destructive device. Both charges carry a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison.
25 years in prison?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I mean, it's good that they caught her. But
Yeah.
I want to know what her motive was. Like, what was her motivation? What do you think?
I don't think they actually said.
You think she was being bullied?
No, I don't think that was anything.
Was that in her journal? Oh, what if? See, this is how fucked up I am. Because it didn't happen, but what if they released that journal as a book?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways.
I'm surprised they haven't even started that. Like, I'm surprised she ain't got her publishing deal already.
Yeah, it says that it was a shock to see that someone of her age could even be thinking like that.
How old was she?
She's 18.
Oh, her age.
But I guess, like, the whole
She's just
investigation the investigation is based on her diary. Because she wrote it all out, every plan that she had.
So she started really, really young?
I don't know how far back it goes.
That's a TV show. That's some Lifetime shit.
Yeah.
We need to erase that. We need to erase this part of it.
Well, you want to make a movie?
I'm saying that's a movie, though.
Yeah.
I mean, because it didn't happen. You know what I mean?
But that's scary as shit, man. Like, this would have been the next one on the news. Had her parents... Not only that, like, what if her parents would have just found her and been like, look, we found this. Like, we're taking it off from you. Like, what would have stopped her from going and getting it again? Right. You know what I mean? Like, some parents would have been done that.
Her parents first.
Right. Well, I'm going to get my back. I'm going to get it back one way or another.
Right.
But that's scary because that would have been, like, that could have been the situation. Like, if they, like, brushed it off, like, well, we don't want her to go to prison because it's carrying up to a 25-year sentence. Damn. But they turned her in but think about how many people they actually saved doing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There is something I wanted to talk about too. I had this really cool story. You might not like it though. What do you think about this? Newcastle University gets the green light to create 3-parent babies.
Oh yeah, that made me nervous.
It's a university over in the UK. So you're just gonna do that? That's cool. Mm-hmm. The fertility technique was developed by Newcastle scientists. It allows doctors to replace the egg's defective mitochondrial DNA with healthy DNA from a female donor to prevent, children from suffering debilitating conditions.
Right, because that when they're missing that or something, they like have a lot of problems. Mm-hmm. Because I had to look that up. I wasn't really sure what it was.
So they basically are making. They're taking like a healthy mitochondrial DNA, right? Mm-hmm. And they take out the bad one of the egg and replace it with the good one. So that's kind of like
scary. What if
But this has already been. This is the first place this has been done. Is it was in Mexico, so they already did it in Mexico because they don't have the regulations that other countries have, right? So the first child is due to be born from the UK is due in December of 2017.
Oh, so that's brand new.
Yeah, but the children that have been born like from the Mexican procedures, not Mexican procedures, but from the clinics in Mexico, they are fine. So, like, I don't know if this is going to make children like geniuses or this is like the next evolution. Because
nobody will really know until later on in life, like if it did something crazy to them or made them like.
I think this is dope because you are. Is this changing genetic makeups for years to come? Is this possible?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Like women who have that, disease, like some of them, like they choose not to have a baby because of the fact that like they don't want their child to have that. Mm-hmm. So this like gives them the opportunity to do it. Mm-hmm. Which I think is really cool because, they made a choice not to so that they don't have a baby who's born with all these problems and has to suffer. but now they don't have to.
Right. This is, I mean, all in all, it's good. I know people will be like, you're playing God or whatever. Hold on, Elena's in the studio. So say hi.
Hi.
Okay, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, you're playing God or whatever, but like that's an age-old argument. Like, if you can bring children into this world without having, birth defects or anything like that, why not?
Right. Oh, I agree. As long as, like, it's just hard because it's one of those things that we just don't know.
Science-wise, yeah. But I'm thinking, like, how are we going to get, somebody got to go on the other side of the mountain and see what's going on and come back and tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that one guy. Like, you got to do that in order for, mankind to move forward. There's always got to be somebody who is willing to go there and check it out.
Right.
And we see from there. So, I think this is great. This is a great development. And we'll see what happens.
I think so, too. All right. Wiz Khalifa is stirred up quite the controversy on his visit to Colombia.
What?
Oh, you haven't heard about this?
No.
During a trip to perform at the festival in, I think it's Medellin, the celebrity posted pictures to his Instagram account of him apparently paying tribute to the late Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar. The rapper posted one photo of colorful flowers at the grave's headstone. He also posted several photos of him smoking what appears to be marijuana near Escobar's grave, as well as a picture of him posing outside of a property site of a bombing, an attempt on Escobar's life in the 80s, formerly owned by the drug lord. He died in a shootout in 1993. But apparently he has pissed off a whole bunch of people. The mayor said that scoundrel.
He got to be 87 years old,
He
dog.
said that scoundrel. I couldn't even say that without laughing. But anyways, he said instead of bringing flowers to Pablo Escobar, he should have brought flowers to the victims of violence in the city. He must offer an apology to the city, adding that he is not welcome back. Some people went on social media. They criticized him for, paying tribute to him. There's a lot of different people saying, like, it's embarrassing and a lack of respect. Some people said they didn't really care, but I think it was him. Oh, no, it wasn't him. It was somebody else said, Colombia fills its pockets making series about the life of Pablo Escobar, but are, like, when Wiz Khalifa does it, they're pissed. Called them hypocrites. He hasn't commented on it. But, I mean, I guess I can see where they feel like if he was there, he probably could have done something a little more positive than that. But, shit, if that's what he felt like doing, that's what he felt like doing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to see it from their perspective. There was a lot of victims, a lot of violence. I can see why they would be offended.
Right.
You know what I mean? But offer an apology, which I can see that. That's cool. I understand that. I'm not opposed to that. Because, I mean, okay. If it was you, and you lived there, and he killed your great uncle or whatever, you would feel some type of way about.
Of course.
Him.
Well, I'm sure their whole country does because of what he was doing.
I mean, they gotta feel some type of way about the Netflix series.
Somewhere, yeah, that he brought in 80% of the cocaine that came into the United States came from him. Like, that's crazy. But like, so yeah, I definitely see like how it could be disrespectful, but I guess like.
I don't want to take the stance of, oh well, I mean it's not me, so I mean I don't see a problem. You know what I mean? Like, no, I see where they can be mad. I see where they're coming from. I absolutely see where they're coming from. Like, you would feel some type of way. Like, as far as like for him, public relations wise, like he just got to drop some money off. You know what I mean? Got to drop a bag, like build a school or something. I don't know.
Right.
Something that they need, you know what I mean? Had a mayor there too. Like, hey, you know,
My bad.
no, not my bad. Have him there as damn near photo op type shit. You know what I'm saying? Since you was the one talking,
Right.
we're gonna take this picture. I'm gonna drop this bag off and help the people out. My bad.
Right. Yeah, he could definitely fix it. If he doesn't, I wouldn't think it would be a great idea for him to go back.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah, you're right.
That'd probably not be a safe situation.
Safe trip.
Yeah.
Man. No, I don't want to do that. How are you with like using your phone around your family?
What do you mean?
Like, are you on your phone constantly?
Way too much. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like when you family time or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I seen something.
Well, I try not to be on it during like family time, like dinner and stuff. But
like when
sitting
you're around,
yeah, way too much.
Okay, you're not present in the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 ways to limit phone use. That this person used, and it reconnected them with their family. And the first thing that they did was ban phone use in the bedroom. So I guess that's husband and wife.
Right.
Outside of like alarm clock usage, if you use on your phone or whatever. But I don't want to read that because that's anyway. That's so much.
My boss just told me that his whole family plugs their phones in downstairs when they go to bed. Nobody takes it with them to bed.
That's dope.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Even their teenager.
I know. I think I talked about this on the podcast. But my cousin, I got an older cousin, Janelle. Shout out to Janelle. He does not. When he comes home from work, he goes on his run or rides his bike, and comes home, and he doesn't use his phone the rest of the night. So he's with his family.
Mm-hmm.
Like his phone's not even on.
Mm.
Like he just totally puts his phone up.
Damn.
So he's like, yeah, man. Anytime after 5, he's like he's not on his phone.
He shuts the world off.
Yep.
Like, you're done for now. This is family time. That's really cool.
That's super dope.
Because that's really hard to do.
The second one is set family limits, like on actual time you can be on your phone. Which, I mean, it kind of be easy to do if you're like saying you can't use it in your bedroom and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it would limit distractions and things of that nature.
Right. Like, or say like, between the hours of 5 and 8, you have to stay off your phone.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to play on it before you go to bed or something, that's cool. But let's have dinner and chill.
Yeah. Like with the phone out, limiting like bedroom, dinner table, which dinner table should be a given, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it not? Just in today's generation.
My kids always try to sneak it in, and I'm always telling them to shut it off.
What you do is you teach your family to resist the need for instant gratification when you do that, right? But other than like emergency calls or whatever, I guess you kind of, in order to like deter the cell phone overusage of cell phones in your family, you kind of got to get a house phone.
I have one.
You know what I mean? Because in order for you to be like, all right, everybody put their phone up, even in emergencies or whatever.
We have one, a backup.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I might be one of the last people on Earth to still have a house phone.
I was just thinking that, but yeah. But yeah, disconnecting from technology is what you have to do to connect with your family. You have to disconnect with technology.
Yeah, I think everybody needs to make a bigger effort at that.
But
I don't think there's very many people that can actually say that they don't like abuse their phones.
Yeah, so you set time. You set limits on usage of cell phones in the household. Period, and don't take them to the bedroom for your husband or wife.
Right.
Could you do that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you just put your cell phone down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I was checking something else, but
instant gratification.
Yeah. No, seriously. I could definitely do that.
I think I could too.
Like when, even if I'm just hanging out with people, like I don't want to be on my phone. See? I could see though. Okay, like I say that because okay, so I'm hanging out with somebody and they're new. I could see how down the road, like once you get real comfortable with each other, you could easily be like, I don't really feel like talking to you right now. You get on my nerves. So instead, I'd rather just
avoid the conversation. Damn, you don't need to be with that person. Dude.
Right? Probably not. But
you don't need to. There you go, exposing yourself. We literally just had this conversation off air.
Right.
About you exposing yourself. That is great.
Wait. Yeah. What I really had meant right there was that's how most people think.
Yeah, no doubt.
Me, though, I always want to spend time with you.
Yeah, absolutely. You just said spend time. Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Like, or we could switch phones and let me go through your phone and then, like...
Damn, you just gonna dig yourself in that hole? No, you just gonna keep going?
No. I wasn't ready.
She rich. Give me the phone. I'm gonna take this help.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shit just got weird.
No.
Damn, man. Like, okay, if you're dating somebody new, like, what episode can they listen to?
None.
At this point? Like,
if you, like, I feel like they should be blocked. Like, can you block people from podcasts?
The fact that you gotta... God damn, man. Damn. Okay.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, yeah. This can't be used against you. You're right.
Yeah, entertainment purposes only.
No justice for
Are you not entertained?
your man. So this is crazy. Let me look at when this happened. Okay, all right. This story just came about. Did you lose air?
I got it again.
Okay. The story came about. There was a inmate in Miami Correctional Facility. Miami-Dade Correctional Facility, right? Mm-hmm. He was schizophrenic, and he wiped feces on himself, so he was having like a episode, right? Mm-hmm. And they took the COs, the correctional officers, took him out and put him in the shower. But the water in the shower was temped at 160 degrees. And they had him in the shower for over 2 hours. And the man was heard screaming, "I can't take it anymore. Let me out." Right? The water boiled his skin off.
Oh my gosh.
He was taken to a cell later and he passed away. This happened in 2012.
Holy shit.
The correction officers and the coroners and police department, it was the mayor. Yeah, the mayor. They all were in on covering up the story. And it just got broken open. Yeah, this is 2012. Nobody's been charged. Hasn't been reopened. It was basically like they said it had nothing to do with his skin being boiled off. This is in Miami.
His body probably went into fucking shock.
Yes.
Like, where's his family or friends or somebody to like be like, no, like,
I don't think he probably had,
like, maybe he was homeless or something, like when he came into there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So he was just forgotten. That just made me sad.
Let me read some more. Yeah, man. This is a really, really bad story. They try to put it out there like he was a small-time, mentally ill cocaine dealer. That's what they pushed out to the public.
So even then, he deserves to die for being...
To be boiled to death?
That's sick.
Yeah, man. Like, it is so much corruption. If you guys have time, check out the story of Derrick Rainey, Miami, Florida. Here's what he looks like. I'm gonna show you. Have you seen that story around?
Oh, you know what? I did see his picture.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what it was about. Like, I don't remember seeing.
He didn't click on the story. But yeah, it's starting to come out, and people are losing their jobs, and it's getting the rug is being lifted. You know what I mean?
Good.
And shit is hitting the fan.
Good.
So you guys stay in tune with that story. And we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, no.
Should you?
Yeah, no.
Should you?
Yeah, no.
Should you?
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Yeah, it's that Should You segment. Brought to you by
Cocoa butter. Bren'Tel needs it in his life.
Way to save. Way to save me.
Yes.
I threw the alley-oop up there and you just,
Right.
You want to go?
Sure, since you're not ready.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready, but I'm
I don't
just,
feel like
I'm
you're ready.
Instagramming and trying to do videos. And,
Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Should you pressure your teens to go to college?
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Make them do what they don't want to do. I don't know. Sarcastic, but I'm just saying, like, if they don't want to go to college, if they don't want to go to college, they're gonna. What do they want to do?
Look, hold on. I'm torn on this one. Like, for real. Like, if you would have asked
I didn't
me,
mean that like there's nothing else to do but go to college. But do they want to go to get a trade? Like,
Right.
what do they want to do?
I'm torn on it because if you would ask me this question 10 years ago, no, like 7 years ago, before I went to college, I would have said, hell yeah. Like, push them to go to college. I should have done it, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But then I went to college and I can't find a job doing You know what I mean? Like, so now I have all this debt for a job I can't even get, like, a decent paying job for. So I'm torn on it because, like, I feel like I wasted 2 years and a lot of money.
You can't just be like, nah, don't go because I had a bad experience.
Right.
You know
That's what I mean. Like, I wouldn't say don't, because if that's what they really want to do, like, I would probably try to more or less, like, push them into a field where I know that they would succeed. Whereas I wish somebody would have done that to me.
But what if they don't want to do that? Then you're just going to have a job that you don't want to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it pushed them towards their passion.
Right. But,
I would
like,
say.
Yeah.
That's.
Well, because, like, what I went to school
I would
for,
not push them, but guide them towards their passion. Like, hey,
right.
you know, find out what you really like to do. If you're going to spend X amount of dollars on it.
Right.
You know, for one, you want to be able to go to school and finish. And then, you know, be able to use your degree after you, you know what I mean?
Do some research on it before you actually make a decision of what to do. Because I knew my field wasn't the best, but I thought there would be better options than there are.
Right.
And there's just not.
Should you give any reaction to a significant other's emotional outburst?
I kind of feel like this is a setup. Okay.
Hey, her eyes got so big. When she heard the whole question, her eyes got so big. Like, this is why we need to go live, so they can see
my facial expressions, because they speak for me, like, almost always.
Oh, shoot. Well, go ahead.
I'll let you answer that one.
I say, there is usually a reason for the outburst. Mm-hmm. I'm learning this now, right? With women, you guys outburst for a reason. Like, but you, it be the simplest shit, right? Mm-hmm. That you guys refuse to talk about. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you will be mad about something else, but your emotional outbreak comes behind something that had totally nothing to do with what you're really mad about.
Like why you left the cap off the milk.
There you go. So, because I'm a dickhead, right? Mm-hmm. I think about it like this: like, shit, I'm not about to give no reaction to that until you actually talk about what the fuck you really mad about. Because we're not playing this game no more. I'm not figuring out.
This is how people end up on Snapped.
No, I'm serious. Like, that's
I'm
for real.
Serious too.
Like, I'm for real.
Because you are a dick, and that, like, you instigate people. Like, you're like, oh, okay. So since you don't want to tell me what's really wrong, I'm about to fuck with you. That
is true. But I'm saying, like, yeah, that's that's where I'm at now. That's why I say I'm not giving no reaction. If I know you bugging and like this, she's really not tripping about what she's tripping about. I'm not going to give you a reaction until you come to me and act like an adult and not have a temper tantrum for whatever the hell you really mad about. You know what I mean? Like, just keep it real. I hate to say it like this, but why do women do that? The passive aggressive, like, sideways, I want you to figure out, like, I'm not going to tell you directly.
Because sometimes we just feel like you should fucking know.
We don't know. That's the thing. We don't fucking know. We're oblivious to what ticks you guys off. You have to teach us, just like we have to teach you guys what fucking makes us flip out.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
We women know everything. Okay.
All right. We start over.
Let's be serious. Like, but we do. Like,
So you know what pisses me off.
Yes, I know what.
So you push buttons is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean,
thanks for that. I will catalog that.
Yeah, note it, write it down, take a picture, whatever. Like, interesting. We know. We're smart.
She just fucked it up for her.
No.
You just fucked it up. Because now I know, son. Like, yo. So you know what buttons to push?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I'm going to look at every situation from now on.
Women, but I know.
So,
mean, not like me. Okay. Like, that was hypothetical. I don't want to talk anymore.
Nah, be real, son. This is real. We're capturing it.
Yeah. Anyways, but you should know. You should know that, like, you did something that pissed me off,
or
and
you haven't been paying attention to me. Like,
I don't throw a fit about that. So if they throw a fit about that, then you should be petty. But yeah,
high five.
Yeah, because that's petty. But like, if it's some real shit, and like, I don't feel like I should have to tell you, but I'm throwing a fit about like something else.
Why can't you? I don't get that. That doesn't make sense at all. Why are you thinking like that? Why are you thinking like that? No, see, listen, communication, like, I don't like this. It's obvious. No, it's an obvious thing that I don't like, right? No, or is it not?
It's obvious. Yes.
Okay. For, like, as a woman, it's obvious that a man shouldn't do or whatever. Yeah. Like, okay. But you don't voice that to him? How is he going to correct the problem? Like, how is he going to correct the behavior?
Because you don't want to sound like a crybaby to be like, you didn't.
But you going to sound like a crybaby crying over something else different.
Yeah, that's why you cry over something else. So you didn't.
What the fuck? I don't get you guys, dude.
Like, yeah.
I really do not. I'm like, I got a headache now.
Yeah, you should. I mean, honestly, because you should, because that's how complicated females are. But
what the fuck?
And any like woman that says she's not complicated like that is just a really good cover up. Like, we're good at that. Some of us like out ourselves a little more.
Me.
Yeah. That's like, like that filter. I don't know how to turn off.
Right.
Or turn it on. But
that's why you on the show, dog.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, it might be something like simple, like, I got my hair done, you didn't notice it.
What? Okay.
Why should I have to tell you I got my hair done? Like, why didn't you just notice I got my hair done?
I mean, people miss things. You know what it is? It's because women, attention to detail is so much greater than men's.
It is, but you know what?
And that's
I'm just
why there's so many like issues with fars like that. Men, we like, oh, you have clothes on today, like
hair.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, that's a new shirt or something like probably won't even notice that. Like, we just know you got shirt, pants, and shoes on,
right?
And we you know what I'm saying, going about our business. Like, unless he's a detective, like a real good detective, he's probably not going to pay attention to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you should.
Yeah, I'm not speaking for all men because, everybody's... I'm not.
I guess
I'm
it's
not
more or
going
less
to notice.
like, it would be nice if you noticed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It would be nice.
To feel adored? Or,
yeah, like something like that. Like,
you.
It would be nice. Not like... So if you don't, then maybe it like...
He doesn't care about me. He doesn't notice.
Right.
It's so complicated.
But see, I guess I can't really say that because, like, if like somebody does something that I don't like, I'm pretty good at calling them out on it. Like, I don't do those little emotional outbursts about shit. I do sometimes, like, but more or less if it's something I don't want to talk about. Not because I'm trying to hide it or make you figure it out. It's something I don't want to talk about. Like, so if I have like an outburst, it's because there's something that I'm just trying to figure out myself and I don't want to talk to you about it. So like, it's not like, oh, figure out what's wrong with me type shit. It's like, I'm trying to figure it out. So while I'm trying to figure it out.
Like interpersonal things?
Yeah, like,
or
like
I'm trying to figure out if you're cheating or not.
Oh, if I'm trying to figure out if you're cheating or not, I already know. I see. I wasn't really paying attention because I was fixing my.
This smug always. What the natural? Okay, go ahead. Yeah. So
I lost my train of thought.
You already know if you're cheating or not.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
interpersonal.
Yeah. So like, say there's something that somebody's doing that I've already talked to them about, and I'm just going to have to accept it for what it is, right?
Oh.
And instead of talking to you about it again and again and again, I'm just going to, like, try to deal with it on my own, figure it out, like, accept it for what it is. But in the meantime, I'm still irritated as shit by you. So you might do something really small that pisses me off. You get it?
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense.
So it's not always about, like, figure me out. Like, but you would take it like that because I'm not telling you what's wrong.
Right.
See, but I don't really want you to know what's wrong. Probably because by that time I've already told you 10 times.
Like, what? So you're just not gonna continue to. You got headphones?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I got you. That makes sense. But I'm still not gonna.
It's perspective.
Yeah, definitely. And my perspective is you're not gonna get a fucking reaction out of me. Okay, it's on you.
Okay. Should you allow your kids' bedrooms to be their own personal space that you don't go in?
Do they pay rent?
Right.
Okay. That answers the question.
Thank you, because that was almost exactly mine. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, exactly.
Only because I overheard a conversation where mom said she never goes into her kids' rooms.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when I read that article about the girl, Like when I read the article
disrespect.
about the school, like where she was planning that thing.
Exactly. No disrespect.
Right.
But yeah, you don't go in your kid's room and you ain't no telling what's going on in your kid's life.
Right. Oh, I found a lot
You know
of
what
shit
I'm
by
saying?
doing that.
Hello.
Yeah. The only thing I will not do, and I guess is kind of like up in the air because of what just happened with that girl, is I don't read like diaries or stuff like that. I feel like that's their own personal thoughts, and like you can keep that to yourself. Like I found my daughter's diary and I will not even open it because I want that to be her like
safe space.
But she'll go through your drawers, check on your mattress.
Yeah, I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that level. I'm still not on that
Oh,
level.
I can teach you some
know what I'm
things.
saying? Like I like I'm gonna go in their room and like check and hey, what y'all got going on? But I'm like I'm not on correctional facility.
Right.
Officer.
Shakedown.
Yeah.
Like that's what I do is a shakedown.
So your kids got contraband in the house.
Yeah.
They hiding it in the walls.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't got on that level yet, but I mean, I got some time.
You will.
I know.
They're still young.
Yep. I mean, if that had to be done in order to keep you on a straight path, then I guess I just have to do that. Don't make me that guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Don't give me a reason.
You're in full control.
Right.
As a
Hey,
child, you're in full
something
control.
happened in my house that made me start doing it, and I haven't stopped since.
And I don't blame you.
So far, things have been pretty good, but I have found a few things that have caused a ruckus.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, keep doing your shakedowns, dog.
Oh, yeah.
That was your question, right? Mm-hmm. Should as a woman, this is for the women, and men too. You can answer too from your perspective. Should your significant other get into an altercation if you are street harassed, or like going back to you being in the club, if you was with a guy, should they get into altercation if you were to get touched, not in front of you, not in front of the man, but like
That one's hard because, like...
It's a good one.
It is a good one because you want them to be like...
Give a fuck, right?
Yeah. But at the same time, you don't want them to put themselves in a position to get, like, in a fight and get arrested or something. Like, I think that's where maturity comes into play because, like, if you're younger, you're going to be like, you better get him.
Right.
Right. Like,
what you gonna do,
you just
babe?
going to let him touch me like that? Like, that's
right.
how you feel? And then now, and like, as
I
you
don't
get
mean
older,
nothing to you.
As you get older, you're like, you have work on Monday. Like, don't do it.
The car payment needs to be
Yeah,
paid.
I have to get groceries. I can't spend it on bail. Yeah. So I think that's a maturity. Like, but you don't never want to stand there and feel like they didn't do nothing. Like,
but if it comes down to it,
I think if you were in danger, that's a different story.
yeah, of course.
If it's just like, oh, somebody's like,
he grabbed your booty,
right?
Would you want your boyfriend to get into an altercation or like
No,
even a screaming match?
No, because it could lead to worse.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
No, I want him to just know that, be okay with the fact that you get to go home with me and not him.
But as a man, that it's like, yo, I'm gonna slice his face, son.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's something else.
Okay.
This one is a little tough. It's a little tough. My
One.
next one's kind of fire. No, go ahead. Just say that shit.
Because I want to say I might have already covered that one.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I did or not. We'll still do it. Should you talk to your teenagers about sex or allow somebody else to do it?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
I couldn't remember if we did
talked
or not.
about that. For listeners who weren't here for that episode, it means more coming from you, right? Or
No, I think I decided that it would be better coming from somebody else because I feel like they're more open to listening and learning.
like someone who's educated on the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
okay.
you know, like, you can
I
take
think
your kids to, like, the health department.
I remember that. Okay. I remember
And
that
they'll teach
conversation.
them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this. Do you take them home and then you give them the stern talking to afterwards? Like, yo, there ain't no sex. It don't it don't exist.
Well, when I
don't give a fuck what she said.
Right. Now let me tell you what's about to happen.
Right.
You heard all that?
Don't
Any
get
of that
fucked
happens,
up.
you're gonna get fucked up. Right. Now that you know both sides of it. There's no safe way. There's either STDs or getting fucked up. Now, you choose wisely.
Yeah.
No. I actually, when I had my talk with one of my kids, it was very calm, and I actually shocked myself, because I'm normally not a calm type of mom. But it was very calm, because I felt like I would get further having, like, a...
I wish I could have been there, because I can't picture you.
Yeah. I know.
Like,
I impressed myself. Like,
like
were you? Like,
this is out of body experience?
Right. Are you drinking? Yeah, because I really did. Like, I was calm. Like, it was more or less, like, personal experience. Like, you should be careful, you know, like, things that I pointed out things that I didn't think of when I was younger, but as an adult scared the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
Yeah. That's how I handled it.
Dope.
That's all I got.
This one, my last one, is, you know, probably make me seem like an asshole. But I think this is a good question. Should you give a person with low self-esteem constant praise to build them up? I probably could have worded that different, but I know
what you mean.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I say that constant praise because a lot of times a person with low self-esteem needs to be patted on the back. You know what I'm saying? Constantly.
Right. I don't know. I think, like, younger kids, yeah.
No, I'm talking about, like, grown, like, somebody you may be dealing with.
Oh, no. You know, because, like, there's something that I cannot stand people do on social media when they post a picture up and say, I'm ugly. Have you ever seen that?
You just got me hot because I just thought about that shit. I just seen some little goofy ass shit like that the other day.
There's a girl on my Instagram who does it all the time, and I so like have caught myself being like, "Yes,
bitch, you
like just yes."
Oh, you ugly as fuck,
right? But I don't know how to do it without being rude.
Oh, y'all big, big goofy head, ass.
Right? Ugly is a compliment.
Damn.
I know. Well,
damn.
like, but she's not really like ugly.
She just wants
wants people to tell her. And like the crazy thing is, like, shit ton of
just
guys
do it.
all down on her.
Because they
shit.
stupid. They stupid.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm the motherfucker that do like if I see that, I'm coming in your inbox and I'm gonna psychologically jab you up. Like, yo.
Yes, bitch, you look like a potato.
Right. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like, you do this shit every day. Like, you got mad low self-esteem. What happened to you? What's wrong with you?
Right. Do you need to talk?
Yeah, you want to talk? Huh? Oh, you good? Okay. Oh, you're not gonna reply?
Oh, I'm blocked.
But I'm gonna keep going though.
Oh, now I'm blocked. That's cool.
I'm an asshole, man.
Yeah.
Like, if I see stupid, I can't stand stupid shit like that. Don't do that. Like, I see people like, I'm gonna have my titties out. You know what I mean? Because I'm hot, and I want you to know, like, that's low stuff. You need that constant praise. You probably, a person who's doing that probably going to the comments, seeing what people saying, seeing how many likes they got,
checking it all the time.
Yeah, because you need that reinforcement. You need that affirmation that you are what you believe you are, or. And when you need that, your confidence level isn't high as you present it to be. You know what I mean? So, but to get back to my question, I say no. No,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I'm not. That's not my problem.
Right.
You was like that before you came around. You know what I mean? That shit sound mad insensitive, but I can't pat you on the back constantly. Why? Because that leaves me with one hand. I need two to do my thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's all I have. Damn, man, we're gonna have to edit that shit at the beginning
For Twitter.
for them Twitters. Yeah. You wanna? Actually, you can go. We're gonna go and give it to him again anyway. Fuck it. What's yours? Mine is at Bren'Telligence on Instagram and Twitter. At Bren'Telligence X on Snapchat. Add the I Can't Afford to Quit podcast Snapchat at ICATQ. Facebook group. Look us up. I Can't Afford to Quit. Like us on Facebook. Yeah, holla at us, man. I talk back to people. And if you got something that you don't agree with, hit me up on Twitter. Let's talk about it. Hit me up on Facebook. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Just leave a status in the motherfucking Facebook group. Let's talk about it.
My Twitter is QueenBee_327.
Oh, I thought you was going to just because you took forever. I just thought.
Oh.
Yeah, but your Instagram, Miss
Queen327.
Yeah, I'm just remember it because
because I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
But until next episode, hey.